with Tommy Dreamer, wrestling aficionado. And what are you doing today?
I'm just here signing autographs, hugging women, kissing babies, doing whatever it takes. Really, I'm a big fan of all this type of stuff. When someone had told me about it, I had never heard about it, and I'm really happy I came just for the fact of just walking around. I see a bunch of people dressed up, kind of I want to say like science fiction, horror, wrestling. We're all intertwined bunch of outcasts of society, but we all come together for a bunch of freaks, and I love these type of things because we're misfits, but this is where all us misfits fit in.
Now you just started a promotion company, right? Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
I started my own wrestling company. It's called House of Hardcore, houseofhardcore.net. Do not go on houseofhardcore.com because it's a whole other thing, and I was young and I needed the money. But anyway, houseofhardcore.net. My second show is next Saturday. We've got a lot of the original ECW guys, a lot of the newer stars of wrestling. I'm very active on Twitter, and kind of
what's your Twitter at?
The Tommy Dreamer, and just you listen to the wrestling fans. I'm still a wrestling fan, and just some people want to see something different, so that's what I'm trying to do.
When you're in the ring, has body odor ever been a problem against the other wrestlers? Have they ever used that to their advantage to kind of throw you off balance?
No, most wrestlers are pretty clean. Mick Foley's Mankind mask was disgusting, and Kane's glove has never been washed, and it will. The choke part is nothing. The stench actually gets you. And my knee pads, I have never washed since 1995 because I'm very superstitious, and I have never had a surgery, even though I broke my neck, broke my back, so I have never washed them, and if anyone wants to combat me with funk, I will out-funk them any day of the week.
Sure. And what is your opinion on the Hulk Hogan movies of the 80s? Was he a good actor?
I did go and take a date for Valentine's Day to go see No Holds Barred, which I thought was a spectacular movie, by the way. And I took a date, and I did not get laid.
Has Marissa Jade been a distraction for you?
She has been, but I've always been surrounded by beautiful women, and I love the fact that I'm here and that she's sitting next to me, and I love that stuff.
It is the best.
I'm a chick magnet.
Eternal Con! Okay, here we are with Marissa Jade, and what are you promoting today?
Me, myself, and I'm a glamour model, writer, activist, and I also have a comic book out. Definitely Queen of Thieves, so this is a con. Usually this is what we promote at events like this.
Have you gotten any marriage proposals today?
Not yet.
Not yet?
No. Yesterday was my last one.
And where can we find more information about you?
MarissaJade.com or Twitter, Facebook. I network with everyone, everywhere, so just look up Marissa Jade or Miss Marissa Jade.
Miss Marissa, that means you're more single.
With an MS. There's just no ring.
There's just no ring.
Eternal Con.
Here we are with the legend Jim Shooter. And he's here at Eternal Con, just hanging out, signing autographs. So what's been going on with you?
Well, I did some work for Dark Horse a while back, and Mike and I still, Mike Richardson of Dark Horse, and I still kick things around. I'll probably be doing something for him at some point, but right now I'm mostly doing commercial.
Yeah. Is it a coincidence that you happen to have like the manliest name, the manliest name like ever?
It's very politically incorrect, and if you shout my name out in the airport, everybody gets the crown.
With Taima from the fame The Last Dragon. I hear there's going to be a remake of that movie. How do you feel about that?
Well, we'll see. I don't know yet. We've been talking about it for quite a while. We need a little martial arts. We need some more martial arts films. It hasn't been around.
The genre's kind of gone over.
Yeah, that's how it works. It seems like that's like that.
Sure. And so do you still know the theme song to the Rhythm of the Night?
I heard it. I don't dance to it every day, but it's a classic.
Could you roundhouse kick Dave right here?
Where do you want me? I can only kick low right now.
Okay.
Right around the waist.
All right, let me stand.
A little lower.
And what else are you working on? What else are you doing?
Well, I got a couple of projects. I can't really talk about them right now. Sure. But there's 2 projects. I just signed with a new agent, Media Artist Group, MAG. Hi, Lene, that's my agent. So there's a lot of good things happening.
And where can we go to, I guess, keep track of you? So
Facebook.com/IamTaimak. IamTaimak. Oh yeah, welcome to Eternal Con.
I'm Zero from Code Geass, the Leash of the Rebellion. And what is Zero, Code Geass, the Leash of the Rebellion? Well, it's an anime taking place in an alternate future. What kind of shoes are those? Oh, these are custom ordered boots. They actually came on time. I ordered these like 2 weeks ago. They're pretty cheap and considered they feel pretty tight. Very nice. Everything here was custom ordered. If I could make this stuff, I would. Did you pick them up at Buster Brown? No, I ordered them from the cosplay365.com and eBay. I, Lelouch B. Britannia, command you. Enjoy Eternal Con! Here we are with Ace, and he's representing
G.I. Ace.
G.I. Ace, and that's a big G.I. Joe collecting.
Well, I'll say this, I'm a hardcore G.I. Joe collector that just happens to have too much stuff. So what I do is I occasionally buy and sell it here and now and again. So whenever I can.
So what kind of collection do you have here?
I am exclusively in vintage 12-inch G.I. Joe. I specialize in 1964 to 1976. I have everything that goes from, these are all 64 guys. These are some of the fuzz heads that are Adventure Team guys. But really all I do is the old-timey stuff.
And what's probably your best deal right now that you're selling?
The coolest things I have right now is I got this Marine Jungle Fighter here right here for $550, but I've also got the tan, very hard to find tan NP for $850.
Are there any female G.I. Joes? Any nurses?
There are nurses available. There is a nurse that's out there. She's very desirable, very hard to find. I have one of my collections. Hey, I really want to say this has been a fantastic show. I'm really excited about next year's Eternal Con. I think it's a great show. I'm looking forward to many more.
Jonathan Slavin,
Eric Weisberg, Ben Slade.
Ben Slade. Okay. And what are you guys dressed as today?
We are the USS Iwo Jima, the independent Star Trek fan group, or a cosplay group that depicts the Star Trek mythology of the Star Trek Makos from the Enterprise series and the Next Generation timeline. Monetarily speaking, I believe these are at least worth, with the time and labor, at least $400.
So who's the best, Kirk, Picard, or Mr. Rogers?
Mr.
Rogers!
Yeah, he was a great captain. The way how he handled the board in what was it, Fantasyland was perfect.
No, Land of Make-Believe.
Make-believe, that's it.
Eternal Con, just yell it out.
We should do it.
Try not to shoot the cameraman, though.
Eternal Con!
Okay, here we are with Danny, and he's dressed as, what is your costume? You kind of look like a giant gumball machine. So if I gave you a quarter, would you dispense gum to me?
And then throw it over there and rub it over.
You would tear up my heart and throw it on the Batmobile over there. That's kind of extreme. So I shouldn't put my quarter anywhere in here. So where did you get this costume? You made the costume with the help of your parents? That was very nice. That was a very supportive family group. How do you eat? How do you sustain life? How much do you say this costume cost you altogether? What is this dome? How did you get this? Oh, you picked it up at the pet store? It's that hamster ball, right? That they walk around in? Oh, so that made a thing so you can fit your head in. Okay. And the heart? How did you make the little heart? Now, does this heart actually function as your circulatory system?
Well, I'm excited that it's a Long Island convention, so I get to bring out all my stuff. I got my comics, both graphic novels, some new prints, and some witty conversation about Aquaman, my best friend over there. Well, the first graphic novel came out in 6 issues initially, so the first issue came out in 2001.
And it's been going strong. Keep making them.
As quickly as I can. So it's a little rough. Writing is not as easy to come to me as drawing is.
What is the future for Jennifer? where she started to and where is it going?
Well, she started with a little bit of everything in the first one. The second one was a little tougher to write as a straight story. So I think for the third one, I need to maybe break it up into acts. So it'll help me structure the story a little differently.
So why is Aquaman your favorite superhero instead of, I don't know, Casper the Friendly Ghost?
I have always liked Aquaman. Even as a kid from the Super Friends, I had an orange shirt and green shorts. I love the superpowers figure where you squeeze his arms and he kicks and he's got the Triton staff.
You like the idea of the green speedo?
I appreciated it in Entourage where whenever Vince is talking about Aquaman, he's got an orange shirt and green shorts on.
And what is the better movie? Godfather or Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo?
The first Godfather?
Yeah, the first Godfather. Oh, the second Godfather. Either one. Both.
I do like breakdancing. I'm gonna go with Turbo in the wheelchair, saving the hospital.
Where can we find your stuff?
You can hit the SLG website. I saw it's on Amazon. I know the comic stores in the city carry it. And if they don't have it in your store, smack the guy.
All right.
Eternal Con, I'm psyched with the turnout. I hope it's going to go on next year at least.
Here we are with Joe Seminaire. And, hey, how's it going? So, what do you think the sci-fi genre is always a dystopia?
I mean, the sci-fi genre to me is if it's a psychological thriller, is always going to be like, you get involved with niche things like slasher films, zombie films. They're limited. There's only going to be a certain amount of time, and then they're going to be out. But always the Rod Sterling kind of psychological thriller is always in. Because as long as you're able to play with people's minds, it's going to be incredible.
And now, working with actors regularly, why are they such a pain in the ass?
Well, here's one right now who's a big pain in the ass, but he's been in 38 movies, so he can be. But I mean, I guess you have to give them the respect that they deserve because you want them happy on the set. That's the bottom line. You don't give them the water that they're asking for. If it's not Fiji water, they're not going to drink Poland Spring.
Sometimes the directors forget how hard we're working out there because they get their own little modes.
Yeah, but for the most part, I work with a lot of great people. Actually, the people that are in all three movies, you see them.
Now, are these movies tied together? Are they part of like a trilogy?
No, it's not a trilogy. They're all separate, but they're all written and directed by myself.
Where can we find them?
JoeSeminara.com.
Those are your natural ears then?
Yes.
I like your phone holder, by the way.
Thank you. It was really convenient. That's the great thing about being a girl. Like your chest it serves as a pocket.
That is very good. And so, you just heard about the convention, decided to get into your normal convention paraphernalia?
Yeah, I heard about it at 1 a.m. yesterday. I was on Facebook after seeing Superman, which was so good. It's absolutely must see. And it's on Facebook. I was like, Eternal Con, what's this? And so I woke up this morning, checked the price tickets, checked the location. I was like, I'm in.
Wow.
But
so the Superman movie, who did you think was sexier, the new Superman or Beyonce?
I'm not gonna lie, I think the new Superman only because he had the rugged thing going on for a little while, and then once he shaved, it was like kind of weird. But you know what? It's still totally fine. He was still absolutely gorgeous.
And are you expecting many marriage proposals today while you're here?
I would really like that. I'm single.
You don't get them too many when you come to the convention, though?
I do, but they're kind of not my type.
Oh, really?
If you kind of catch my drift.
What is your type?
Nathan Drake.
Oh, Nathan Drake. Who is Nathan Drake?
Nathan Drake from Uncharted.
From Uncharted. So you want a rugged archaeologist like Indiana Jones type
Yes,
man?
I want a Nathan Drake to my Lara Croft.
Very interesting. And what is so appealing about Nathan Drake?
He always has like a very upbeat attitude, like even when like he's got 50 guys shooting at him, and he has to protect this one, he has to protect that one, and he's just like, oh, that was so much fun. Like the fact that you can stay positive after like not showering for a week or more, trying to go, just chasing his dreams for something that may or may not exist. It's really inspiring when it comes down to it.
Do you believe that you would really find a Nathan Drake type person in full comic paraphernalia?
Maybe not today, but that would be really nice if I did.
It would be your dream come true.
Yes, I would play the lottery after that. Yeah, man, Eternal Con!
Here we are with Daniela. She's in the band Blue Movie. And what exactly do you guys do about it? Fantastic. Yeah, it's a sexy blue.
It's a sexy blue.
It's a sexy blue. And did you guys name the band after seeing the Smurfs movie?
No, actually it was a Sneaker Pimps album. They had a song called Blue Movie, and that's what we named it about. It's not about the porn. Maybe a little.
So you're the bassist for the movie.
I am.
Who is the better bassist, Getty or Sting?
I like Sting.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna get a lot of flack for that.
Because of all the yoga and everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have an app. We have an app.
Where can we get that?
I have no idea. Don't ask me. www.bluemoviemusic.com. Eternal God!
Here we are with Lily and Monica, aka Body Morph Suits, Mario and Luigi.
this at like
So are
1
you
a.m.
the Mario and Luigi that are in my
I guess I'm not
nightmares?
doing anything.
Possibly.
Possibly.
Yes.
And where did you guys get these wonderful costumes?
I got this. I got this suit at Party City, and I actually morphed at a parade once, and I handed in the video to the YouTube channel Morph Suits, and I won the green one.
Oh, great.
So this is a rental from her. Yeah,
Very
it is a rental.
You're charging your own brother a rental.
Yeah.
What brings you guys out to Eternal?
I was actually invited by my friend, and he had an extra ticket, so I was like, "Hey, want to go on Morph Suits again?"
I was like, why not? You know. And I've seen videos. It always looks like a fun time in there.
Yeah.
So I was like, why not be in the spirit? You know.
Now, is it true that you guys are wearing the morph suits because you actually have leprosy? And you're
I'm a ginger, so maybe it'll protect me from the sun.
protect you from the sun,
Yeah.
gingers. And you also have no soul if you're a ginger.
I know, right?
What happens when you guys have to go to the bathroom?
We have a whole zipper going down the back.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
but actually,
Like a two-man
yeah.
job,
So you just
It's a
I
two-man
went
job.
before I left.
yeah. So.
Just go before you get here and just.
Eternal God!
We're running the Cobra's Finest version, the 13th division of the Pennsylvania Cobra's Finest division.
Sure. And what do you guys do?
We basically troop for fun. We also collect for the MS, one of our charities that we collect for, and just go to shows. And
how did you guys get into this?
Basically, it started actually in California, the club, and some of them came over to the eastern seaboard and saw some of us that was already dressed up like G.I. Joes. We got into the club, and now it's a couple hundred strong now.
Sure. And how can we find out information? Track you guys down, join, help out?
You can go on cobrasfinest.com. We have a couple cards there that have our information as well. And just look us up on Facebook. We're on Facebook as well. And just look up Cobra even on Google.
Sure. Now, in the world of G.I. Joe, why do you think Cobra is always such a threat? Do you think G.I. Joe always lets them escape because they want to kind of maintain their jobs? And
I
keep
believe
working?
so. I believe so. I mean, we do what we can to take over the world. It is our job to do that. Sadly, these guys, they just kind of be a thorn in our side. But we have respect for each other. So.
How do you guys think? How did Junkyard Dog get enlisted in the army?
Well, I think it had a lot to do with him coming in.
Yeah. Sure.
I think he was instrumental in him bringing him in. I wouldn't know that, though. I'm Cobra, so I wouldn't know. He would know more than I would.
Sure. And now, do you guys think that the Sly Stallone Cobra movie was a box office failure because there wasn't a Cobra Commander in it?
Absolutely. It has to be that way.
And do you guys get stopped at airports a lot because of this getup?
Well, yeah. Recently, it's been kind of tough, but we do what we can to keep doing what we're doing.
I mean, you're probably on a watch list because Cobra is a terrorist organization.
We are, yes. But you know what though? We're civil defense. You know, we actually take care of our own. So we think they're the bad guys. We're the good guys.
Here we are with Hannah and Aaron.
Other way around.
Hannah and Aaron.
There we go.
They're interchangeable. She's from the 1960s Star Trek. She's from the, modern day Star Trek. So what are your characters?
Oh, my character is a yeoman, and she's in engineering. I'm not a red shirt, not technically. Unless the warp core explodes again, I'm not going to die.
Okay.
I'm just in medical.
Just in medical?
Yeah. I haven't given much thought. Well, mine started out its life as a costume store thing that I picked off of a discount rack, and then I took a sewing machine and altered it and hemmed it and got it to fit. And this also started out its life as a dollar store phaser. It was white and orange when I started, but some spray paint and some nail polish later, and phaser. This has gotten...
And is this your tricorder right here?
No.
No?
That's my tricorder bag.
So, who's best? Kirk, Picard, or Jesus?
Jesus is out of the count, like out of it.
No room for Christianity in Star Trek.
No.
See, that's really hard. I would say if I was...
Kirk is like actually a bad person, but it depends if you're looking at new movie Kirk versus...
If I was really in Starfleet, I would want Picard as the captain.
Picard, like as my captain.
He's a more responsible captain.
Kirk is more interesting to watch as a character.
Can you guys do the Vulcan oh, even better. Okay, so how much do you think these things cost you?
All together with all the alterations and stuff, I would say probably about $60.
So yeah, that sounds good.
So 120 for the
Yeah.
That's a pretty cheap day compared to the other costumes around here.
Yeah. Eternal Con!
Yeah, Long Island Ghostbusters started back in 2003. We started as just a bunch of friends and brother that wanted to do something different for Halloween. And we dressed up as Ghostbusters, just the jumpsuits and things like that, and we hopped around all the different haunted houses. We said we were building equipment and all this other stuff, we did, and we've been doing it ever since, and then we've branched out over the past 5 years or so doing different charities. They call us up, we come down, we do charity car shows, everything. We help Wounded Warriors, March of Dimes. We do the St. Patrick's Day in Boston every year. Whatever we do there gets donated, and it's a whole bunch of Ghostbusters. That's a big event.
Yeah, basically we also just, we took what we found as fun, and we just want to bring it out to, whoever, to make everybody happy, a little smile and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Where can we go to find you guys if you want to?
You can find us on our website, www.longislandghostbusters.com. We can also be found on Facebook, just search for Long Island Ghostbusters.
And what were your feelings about IC taking the Echo Cooler off the market?
I was distraught. I mean, this happened years ago when we were kids.
We still send hate mail. Now it's an email, but I know that there's actually a recipe out there to remake it.
Are you God?
Yes.
Yes! No. I haven't learned a thing. Eternal Con!
Here we are with Emperor Palpatine and his Imperial Guard. And what are you guys doing today? What are you here for?
We're here from the 501st Legion. We do charity work and volunteering around the island, around the world. We're part of the Empire City Garrison, and we're here today to support the museum.
What kind of charity work do you guys take care of?
We do the work for cystic fibrosis, for autism, for Special Olympics, and just about any other kind of volunteer activities that are available that they could use characters to help attract folks to those causes.
Where can someone go to get more information or track you down and help them with their charity?
You can go to 501ecg.com or the national site 501st.com. We're also partnering with the Rebel Legion, which does the good guy costumes as well.
Very cool. And with all this big Jersey Shore stuff going on, has it inspired you to maybe hit the tanning salon a little bit?
No, I think I'd bird. Eternal God!
I think I've seen you somewhere before, perhaps in my nightmares, because you're so scary. I don't mean to attack your vanity or anything. Her name is Annihilation. It's okay. It's alright. That's her real face. Oh, it is? Yeah. You might need to shave.
Yeah, we can have you raise it today.
Here we are with Christina and Kayla. And what is your costume?
Original characters.
Original characters. Do they have names?
Drew and Annihilation.
Drew and Annihilation. Are you suffering from lots of your mouth is not working? Yes. Okay. And have you guys gotten your rabies shots?
See you guys later.
Whoa! If you bite me, will I turn into one of you at the next full moon?
Well, I don't want to bite you.
Maybe I'd like to be bitten. Naked pizza. How much does this costume cost you this whole get up?
Maybe $100, 4 days. Eternal God!
Eternal God!
Here we are with Chris, and what is your character? What is your costume?
Joseph Stalin and my original character, Grunt von Baseton.
who is a blithering, idiotic dictator of a country called Transylvania.
And he's decided to team up with Stalin to get some
we're
pointers on how to
BFFs.
be a...
No, they've been BFFs since World War II.
So does Stalin hang out with him?
Oh, yeah, he's like
kind
the
of look
he's like
better?
the Kramer of the show.
He's the better dictator?
Oh no, they're both equally, they're both equally spastic. Yes, exactly.
Okay. And how did you come about this character, this costume, this whole design?
Well, I had this costume for a while. The grunt puppet, I came up with the character in high school, and he's actually based off of King K. Rool from Donkey Kong Country, hence he's a crocodile. And then the whole dictator thing comes from me loving Rocky and Bullwinkle. So, yeah, I figure if I'm going to go, as Stalin, I should make a puppet to go with it.
Yeah. The design, your overall costume design, who helped you with that?
I actually found it on a surplus. I had to piece this together myself.
Okay, how much do you think that cost you?
About $200. Surplus size. Everything was nothing was complete. This had to be separately found. You had to find everything separately. GoGrunt.com, and you can find me also on YouTube at transfetalvaniafilms.com, but if you go to my website, there's a link there. Eternal Con! Eat me!
Darlena, and she's representing...
New York Cosplayer Network.
New York Cosplayer Network.
Yes.
Okay, and what is the New York Cosplayer Network? What can you tell me about that?
We're a group of young professionals who like to dress up in costumes. Some of us will cosplay certain characters, whether they're superhero or video game characters. Others just like to dress up in period pieces like Renaissance wear or Western, early American, that kind of thing. And we do volunteer work and photo shoots and parties and stuff like that.
What kind of volunteer work do you guys do?
We mostly volunteer at shelters and children's hospitals in the New York area. We bring comic books, coloring books, and sometimes capes for the kids.
Okay, and how many members do you have?
Right now we have 63.
63 members, and if someone wanted to sign on, how would they go about doing it?
They can just go on our website or our Facebook page.
Okay. Who do you think is better looking? The new Superman or B. Arthur?
The new Superman.
The new Superman.
Well, actually, Christopher Reeves is one part. Okay. Costume is Chris.
And then it's Henry Cavill, and then it's B. Arthur.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
Comes in third.
Eternal Con! Woo!
Alright, here we are with Greg Feldman.
How you doing?
Alright, and what company are you representing?
We are part of the Long Island G.I. Joe Collectors Club. Here's our t-shirt. We are a local G.I. Joe Collectors Club, which is part of the National G.I. Joe Collectors Club, run by Master Collectors. We are just local guys who collect G.I. Joes. There is a website for the National Club, which is mastercollector.com, and then you could reach out to all the local clubs, and we get together once a month and we buy, sell, and trade each other's stuff.
Wow. And do you just deal with the life-size, like the larger doll-size G.I. Joes, or do you also do the little tiny, like Real American Hero?
Some guys do the Real American Hero stuff. I do have some of that stuff. I have some of the smaller stuff on the other end of the table. But most of us, because we're in our 40s, we grew up playing with 12 inches.
That's what she said.
Yes, exactly. We are not 3 3/4 inches. I'm 12 inches. Okay, and you'll edit that.
Right.
Okay.
These are, you'd say, fair market prices, discounted?
We are discounted. We are probably, these guys were selling for $20, okay, which is cheaper than what you bought it in the store, because as I said, we have doubles of stuff. We want to get rid of it. We want people to actually enjoy what we're enjoying. Play with your toys. Have fun.
Do you whip out the G.I. Joes and stuff, play with them today?
Yes, I do. I actually have them. I have a G.I. Joe room in my house.
Very.
Yes, Eternal Con. Long Island rules.
I like to play with toys. I like to play with toys.
Hey, this is the innovator of violence, Tommy German. You better come next year to Eternal Con, and if you do, I swear to, I will just cane you right here.